to the
consolation
semifinals, and he will wrestle the winner of the Nemat Umarov and Mike Bentley match, which will be getting underway shortly.
Brad Drover also defeated his opponent, Tim Drago. That match was 10-0. Now we're starting up with the winner will take on Drago at the All-State Finals. That's North Attleboro's Evan Packart. He's a Division II third-place finisher. And Bridgewater Raynham's Dylan Carrera. He is the Division I state champion. A lot to be said for Division II at this point. You asked the question, do the divisions matter? You see Division II had 3 kids in the All-State semifinals, and it'll be interesting to see if we have a Division II finals match between Packart and Drover.
Interesting, on mat 3, Evan Packart just threw down Dylan Carrero. He threw him down, then ran back to the center of the circle without the official having to tell them to do so.
Mat number 2, we had a takedown for Springfield Central's Matt Paris over Norton's Mike Travers. That's at the 195-pound weight class. We're actually cruising through this today. So far, it's only an hour and 40 in to this tournament. Mat number 1, Bridgewater Raynham's Tyler Vitale is now 4-2. He is down in the second period to Malden Catholic's Ian Steckel. So Steckel with the 4-2 advantage. And mat number 4, John Kay from Hingham taking on Jake O'Brien there in the second period with a scoreless match.
Now on mat 3, we have finally 2 points awarded Dylan Carrero, a takedown of Evan Packart, and now a reversal. Nope, it was 2-0.
So no takedown awarded for Dylan Carrero. However, Evan Packart gets the takedown, what looked like for you a reversal. The referee never gave the 2 points the other way.
The referee almost gave an escape to Carrero on mat 3, did not, and he's pointing that the wrestler designated as the red wrestler, Evan Packart, maintained control.
So that's actually an important moment there. 1 point, and then a 2-point takedown. That's 3 total. So that would give Carrero the lead. And now you can see the Bridgewater Raynham coaches are furious with the decision to take away the point because time has run out, and that gives Evan Packart the 2-0 advantage against the 2-1 match.
Well, you see the Bridgewater Raynham coach speaking with the official.
And now Coach Griffin coming over to the side.
Wayne Griffin, the North Attleboro coach, waiting patiently to speak to the official.
He's just listening to see what the decision was. He agrees with it, so he walks away without a word. Mat number 2, the Matt Paris and Mike Travers match. Paris still with the 2-0 advantage. However, Mike Travers has a leg in on top. He locks in a cradle now, looking for the turn, looking for back points against Springfield Central. Comes a little too far forward, and seems as though Paris is able to grab that leg, defend him a little bit longer. 1 minute and 35 seconds left in the second period for Travers. Mat number 2, mat number 3, you have Dylan Carrero is started on top. Evan Packart gets his 1-point escape, so it's now 3-0 Evan Packart.
Bridgewater Raynham coach questioning that escape, and I questioned it as well.
Yeah, it's a loss of control. I would question the same thing. Evan Packart with another takedown here, so now he's at a 5-0 advantage. I'm not sure what the referee was looking at with that escape. However, you know, he awarded it, and then Carrero not able to defend the takedown. So
stalling warned against Matt Paris of Springfield Central in his match against Mike Travers. That on mat 2, those of you watching that live stream.
Mat number 2 now with the escape, so now it's a 3-0 advantage for Matt Paris. Mat number 1, Ian Steckel with the 4-2 advantage over Tyler Vitale of Bridgewater Raynham. and mat number 3. Still a 0-0 match. However, it looks like we're going to score some points here. I'm sorry, mat number 4. We're going to score some points here with a 2-point reversal for John Kay from Hingham. He's up 2-0. Mat number 3, we got some interesting turn of events. It's 5-1 now. Evan Packart finds himself in a takedown position. However, he gets down to his belly. He had his head between Carrero's legs, looking for that. And there's the 2-point takedown late in the second period. He's got the 7-1 advantage with only 2 seconds left.
And people who don't know wrestling, it appeared as though Carrero had control, but Packart had that leg, and as you mentioned, had his head up. And, one would question, well, is he really in control? Or is he really in a submissive position? And what we saw there was, no, he wasn't, because within a matter of 3-4 seconds, he had gained control.
Yeah, there's certain positions in wrestling where it looks like one guy's got the control there, but as you can see, Evan Packart does another great job. I have to admit, what happens is Carrero gets the escape there for 1 point. However, as soon as he stands up, it's Evan Packart who is in on the takedown. He's got that single leg held tight, so now it's 7-2 with Evan Packart in on a single. And so Carrero with the escape, that's textbook wrestling right there. That's what you try to teach your middle school kids, is as soon as the escape happens, you want to be in on the takedown. That's a stalemate by the referee, a good call, so the time doesn't tick away. Mat number 2, let's go back to the action over there. Mike Travers from Norton finds himself down 6-1 to Springfield Central's Matt Paris. There's 1 minute left in that match, 1 minute and 20 seconds left on mat number 3. Mat number 1 is now being held. That's going to be between Nemat Umarov of West Springfield and Mike Bentley of Woburn.
Packart now up 9-2 on mat 3. As you mentioned, 8-1 in Springfield Central.
You asked that question before about whether divisions matter, and I tell you what, this match here, even though I said, Division 1 usually is better, there's a 2-point reversal and some aggressive wrestling now coming from Dylan Carrero. However, if you see, there's a 9-4 advantage now in the third period. Carrero looking for some back points, Evan Packart looking for a switch. That's a Division 2 third place finisher taking on a Division 1 state champion.
Springfield Central, I was about to say, now on top in the team competition, 101 to North Andover's 79.
There's Springfield Central with yet another takedown. They're going to end their match over on mat number 2. Springfield Central's Matt Paris, the Division 1 finalist, is moving on 10-2 to Mike Travers of Norton. So nice job by Matt Paris moving on to the All-State Finals. Evan Packart is going to lock up his victory. He's the Division 2 number 3 going on into the All-State Finals. He's going to wrestle the Division 2 champion, Brad Drover. That's going to make an interesting match as he beat the Division 1 state champion. So again, you asked that question, does divisions matter? Clearly they don't. It's an individual sport, and though the teams might be different, the divisions, as far as individuals go, it depends on the individual. And so Evan Packart going on, he's going to wrestle at 6 o'clock tonight.